I've had a lot of questions lately about what type of stager should I be? What type of business person should I be? What business model should I operate with? What type of policies and procedures should I implement? I think the key is when deciding on these factors for your business is that it's your business. So think about the things that you value in your everyday life and see how you can apply them to your business as well. Next, you want to remember that no one will ever sell your business the way that you will, because you are essentially selling yourself and you are your best advocate. People want to meet you. They want to get to know you. They want to know a little bit about who you are and what you stand for before making that decision to hire you sometimes. So don't be afraid to let your personality show through. This video is all about how to sell you. Now, there's a number of ways to do this. One is exactly this. Do a YouTube video and show people a little bit about who you are, whether you're talking about some basic tips, tell them about your day, maybe you take a video of yourself shopping around a store for a client, whatever the case may be, show you in what you're doing. Don't just show a bunch of before and after photos and say, here's my portfolio, here's why you should hire me, here's all my statistics. People want to know who you are. Don't be afraid to connect with various people over various social media platforms as well. There is nothing wrong with this. You just want to ensure that obviously anything that you want to keep private is you're changing your settings accordingly. One of the best blog posts that I ever did was top 10 things you might not know about Shauna Lynn. Or I think it was the real 10 things about the real Shauna Lynn. And it told people things beyond work. It was nothing related to my business. It talked about the fact that I was in a marching band, that many people didn't realize I was in a marching band when I was a teenager. It talked about my favorite color, what I like to do in my spare time, the fact that I used to have a pet lizard, all things like this that are completely irrelevant to my business, but it was one of my top blog posts because it was about me. And that inspires people to want to hire me because they want to know that behind the company and behind all your policies and procedures, there's a person. And they want to like that person and trust that person because let's face it, they are trusting their largest investment to you. So you want to make sure that you can deliver them everything that they're looking for. And sometimes that all comes back down to your personality too. Don't forget to have a photo on your business card. Have your photo on your website, have it on your bio. Give them an opportunity to get to know you before you've even shown up to their house. Maybe the real estate agent has hired you. Try to have a phone call if you can with the client before you meet them. It helps to put them at ease a little bit before you've come there. Send them your bio before you've gone to visit them. All of these are great ways to build that rapport with them, and building rapport will ensure successful consultation and a better return potentially on additional services. People want to feel connected to you. When I worked as a bartender, I always went into work with some anecdotes about my day. It might have been as simple as, I mowed the lawn today, and here's a funny thing that happened when I did that. Don't be afraid to do the same thing in your business. So maybe you're posting on your social media sites and you're posting about the funny thing that happened on your way to work as opposed to the actual job itself. Now be careful, obviously, people don't want to see tons of photos of your pets or your family, your kids, your nieces and nephews. They don't want to see about the family reunion that you went to on the weekend necessarily, but they do want to see that you are a real person behind it all. Clients ask me all the time about how beautiful my home must look and all the things that I've done to my house. And I'm honest with them that my house is lived in like everyone else's home. And I have some rooms that I absolutely love and other rooms that are still a work in progress. And that's common. And they're usually relieved to hear that I'm not living in a model show home. And believe me, some days I wish I was, and other days I'm just happy with and content with the space that I have. So ultimately, sell you. Remember that you are your business, you represent your business, and always stay true to who you are. Work with people that you want to work with and ensure that your clients and you are on the same page. Happy staging.